So we have an update on the Crocs situation, and if you stick around long enough, you'll find out how you could win the only pair ever. Let's get into it. And welcome back to Unnecessary Inventions. So the title of this video might sound a little bit more daunting than things really are, and I'm gonna get into that, but let's start all the way back in the beginning and do a little bit of recap on everything that's happened so far. And if you stick around in this video, you will find out how to win the only ever pair that will leave my studio and be in your hands. So back on July 29th, I made a video called Making the First Ever Pair of Croc Gloves. Here's a little bit of that. It looks like that it's finally printing successfully, and we are a few layers in. So look at that piece of art. Oh my God, that looks so official. I'm in love. And like all of my other unnecessary inventions I create, I posted it on Instagram. Just like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and they're all completely ridiculous. All of my inventions I create are completely fake products and solve issues that you probably don't actually have in your life, but I still make it a reality. And this invention really took off and pretty much went all over the place. And that caught the attention of Crocs themselves. So fast forward about a week and a half, and the cease and desist arrives in the mail. And basically, they just weren't super excited that I was using the Crocs name and the Crocs logo on the gloves. However, it's very clear that all of my products are completely parody, and that's covered under fair use under trademark law. So I sent that to them, and I made this video. Well, that's something that happened. Let's talk about it. But when I got home from vacation, I saw this guy, and in it was a cease and desist from Crocs. And that's how a website like The Onion is able to write all of these articles on fake products that companies are coming out with, because it's covered under fair use when it's parody. And I think in the context, it's very clear that all the products I make are parody. And along with posting that video on my YouTube channel, I also posted a photo on Reddit with the cease and desist. And who would have thought that it would go twice as viral as the original post did? It went absolutely insane on Reddit. With over 175,000 upvotes on it, it's safe to say that I was blown away. So fast forward to this week, and I get an email in response to the first reply that I sent to Crocs, just kind of outlining the things that I posted in the video. And I would have to say that things are totally cool between us. They definitely see the humor and the parody in it, but they think using the Crocs name and the Crocs logo in conjunction with the gloves took the parody a little too far, that even if I didn't use those two aspects, that people would see the gloves and still call back to the shoes themselves without having to actually call them the Croc Gloves. And while I might not completely agree with them, I am not one to pass up the opportunity to make some new content and to run a contest. So yes, the Croc Gloves can stay on the internet. However, they can no longer be called the Croc Gloves. So I'm turning to you to come up with a new name. So put on your creative thinking caps and come up with the best name that you can think of for these gorgeous yet hideous unnecessary invention. Once all of the submissions come in, I'm gonna review all the names and pick my favorite one, and that is gonna be the official new name of the Crocs Gloves. And that person will be the recipient of the only pair of Croc Gloves in existence. Okay, I take that back. They're not gonna be Croc Gloves. They're gonna be whatever the hell they end up naming them, and they're gonna have no logos. It's gonna be totally legit, I think. So whoever that person is, I'm gonna 3D print a brand new pair to them, and I'll ship it to you no matter where you live in the world. Another idea I have is whoever comes up with what I think is the stupidest name for those gloves, I'm gonna buy you a pair of Crocs and ship them to you. I think it's only fair. Just to make things a whole lot easier across all my social media channels is I'm gonna make one website where you can go and submit your entry, and I'm gonna put a link right here. You can go down in the description of this video and there'll be a link there that you can click to go submit your name. Also, only to be fair, all of the entries are gonna be time-stamped. So if two people have the same entry, I'm gonna have to go with whoever submitted that entry first. So think of them quick and get them in. You can submit as many as you want, I guess, but the name cannot have anything to do with Crocs. It can't have Crocs in it, anything like that. So really get creative with this one. Also, please do not submit or email me, DM me any sob stories of why you need a pair of Croc Gloves, because I have heard every excuse in the book over the past few weeks of the brother, sister, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, grandma, best friend, teacher, everyone in between of why they need a pair of Croc gloves, so I should send them to you so you could change that other person's life. Sorry, there's gonna be only one way to get your hands on them, and it is through this naming contest. And I wanna thank everyone across the World Wide Web who has shown their support, and I gotta give it up to Crocs. They really turned this situation around. I'm a little upset that I'm changing the name, but I think I'm way more excited for this renaming contest. Okay, so the link is down in the description for you to submit your name for the contest. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you at the next invention. See ya!